How do you help your kids learn from failure? In this video, I want to help parents understand that failure is an important component for your child to learn. We get a lot of questions where parents are not allowing their child to fail. They are saying, oh no, I don't want my child to fail in exams, or my child is not eating, or my child is involved in certain activities where I have to go and help my child all the time, do vigilance and keep an eye. They don't allow their child to fail. So in this video, I want to help you with 3 points how you can allow your child to fail and why it is important to let your child fail, and what you can do as parents to make sure that the failure leads into learning and that your child really learns out of failure. So let's go a little bit back, when we're kids, what happens? Children are often protected by their parents, and parents have this mindset that whether it's exams or projects, or whether it's food, or whether it's other activities at school, or even for teens, when teens are involved in certain activities which they should not be, with terms of relationship or even crime, parents are always there protecting, helping, covering up for their children, not allowing them to really face the failure, face the pain, go through the grind in order for them to get the lesson and really experientially learn from the failure. Now, having said that, parents are really confused as to what should I allow and what should I not allow. They are basically not alive and fearless. They have fear, they love their children, their intention is good, they want the best for their children. I totally get it. I am a father of 3 kids, so I would definitely not want to put my children in harm so that they get hurt or they get into any other trouble. So the only point where you should be very cautious is when your child is threatened by life or physical damage, or if they are damaging property or someone else. So make sure, apart from this, if there is no risk at life, then you should allow them to fail. So what do I mean? If they are going to fail at school, let them. If they are going to sleep hungry because they are throwing a tantrum and they don't want to eat the food which is served, let them. If they throw a tantrum on the road and they're like sleeping, and for little kids, let them. Just leave them and just move on forward. It's not a life and death situation or a threat. Now, how do you, from the age of probably 4, 5 to teens, how do you make sure to first allow your child to fail, and second, to make sure that they are learning out of their failure? So the first point that you need to basically make sure is, when in school or in food or for any other activity, you need to keep guiding your children. So I see a lot of times parents are just telling them, do this, don't do this, this is right, this is wrong. I'm telling you, they put vigilance, and they are not allowing the child to really think for themselves in order to decide whether I want to do this or not. Now, I understand with my children, a lot of times, there's project, there's homework. I let my son and daughter take their own decision. They might fail in an exam, I let them, and then they learn the lesson. If they have not done so if they have not ironed their clothes for school in the morning, if they're going to get late and get a remark, I let them. If they don't like food, they don't eat, they sleep hungry, I let them. So, if they go and get trouble in school, I allow them or tell them to manage their own issues. Even with clothes, a lot of times we say, no, wear this, don't wear this, you don't look nice, or you will not look good. Let them fail. Let them go in public looking whatever they want to look, and get real-time feedback from the society, from the people. That is where they get to learn. So you don't need to kind of protect them that, it'll feel bad, or he'll feel nervous, or it'll not look good, so I'm just going to protect. They don't get to learn from failure. So the first point when you let them fail is, make sure that this is not right. Your job is to continuously guide them. So I tell my kids, it's homework, your project, have you done it? I remind them, tomorrow is school, is your stuff ready? You will get late, you might get a remark. So, just kind of guiding them, reminding them as to what needs to be done, but not forcing them. Let them choose. If I see, certain times my kids don't do it, so it's okay. Let them go through the failure. Let the teacher, tell them that you've not done. We also get certain times, incoming calls that this is a problem with the child and the child is not done certain things at school. We tell them that we got a call and you need to do it, and let the teacher know to tell the child directly that okay, deal with it. You can tell the child, punish the child. I am not a protector. I'm not going to come and protect. So remind your child, guide your child, and inform your child. That is the first point. The second point is when your child, so let's see your child does the work and the failure doesn't happen. Great, awesome, right? Best scenario. But if the child fails, if the child chooses not to do, that is the fear that parents have, right? So when the child does fail, I often see parents attack the child self-esteem and say, oh, see, you don't understand. I told you, you never listen. They carry the past. They are ranting and they are yelling and abusing the child and literally pulling the child's self-esteem and confidence down. Like, you need to listen to me. So if you don't listen to me, see, this is what happens. So the second point is make sure you don't do that, right? Do not pull your child down. When the failure happens, just let the child be in the failure. Let the child experience the pain. Don't even go and soften and pamper the child that, oh, it's okay, you failed, never mind, I will take care of it. We are there to protect you. Don't worry, don't cry. No, let the child cry, worry, be in the pain as much as the child wants to. As I said, till the point it's life-threatening or it goes to the health. Let the child fail, suffer, fall, bleed, get hurt. And the last one is when your child comes back with the failure because your child is struggling. The child realizes that mom, dad did tell me and see I didn't do it, so now I'm struggling and they are already doing that conversation in your head, so they don't need you to kind of participate. And when the child comes to you and when that point is that okay, now you need to intervene, make sure that you help your child extract the learning from the failure. So if it's a financial failure, if it's a relationship failure, if your child did something wrong, which is, break a law or rule, if your child did not eat and now overate junk and the stomach is paining, or your child falls sick or got a failure or failed in school, whatever the scenario is, you need to sit with the child and see, okay, this happened. What are we going to do now? Right? What are you committing? See, I told you, your stomach will pain. Now see, this is what happened. Or you failed, now what do you want to do? This is the reason. And have a conversation with your child. Again, if the child wants to have the conversation. Sometimes I see that, teens don't want to have this conversation because they know that if I go to mom or dad, they're just going to pounce and we told you, you don't listen and next time don't do it. So don't do that. If the child wants to come, great. If the child is not willing to talk, I promise you the child has got the lesson. The child has learned. Now, if you see the child is suffering or struggling or emotionally down or upset, you can offer help. That, okay, you know what, it happened. Now, let's move on, learn the lesson. Next time, make sure you remember, and don't do it next time. Right? So just be there. If you just need to be there. However, the child needs you to be there. So if the child needs you to be a little soft and little, needs compassion, then give that. If you think the child needs a little bit straight and firmness, then do that. Whatever needs to be done, do it. So in this video, I hope this helps you with your children in order to not to pamper your child, but to prepare your child for the real life out there. And the best way to learn is through failures. So make sure you help your child go through the failure, create an environment where your child fails. That's absolutely okay. And make sure that you're guiding them, you're reminding them, and when they fail, you don't jump and abuse and criticize them, pull their self-esteem, confidence down, dominate them. And the third point is help your child extract the learning from the failure. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, post it below this video. Share this video with parents who are struggling with their children in order to not allow them to fail. And make sure you subscribe to our channel. Go to mutsabadi.com for more training resources and update. Thank you so much for watching. Stay alive, stay fearless, dream big, stay strong, and I'll see you soon in the next video.